Hi friends, it's Lisa Hetrick, illustrator for Gina K Designs, and I'm so grateful you could join me today. I'm really excited to introduce my brand new stamp set with Gina K Designs called Free to Flourish. I am so excited to share this with you, and I'm going to walk you through the stamps and the dies in today's video. Okay, so let's get started by talking about the stamps in this set. So this set is chock full of florals and fillers and leaves and greenery and lots of fun, whimsical bits and baubles to create some really fun floral cards. So let's go ahead and take a look at each stamp. I've stamped them out to talk a little bit about some of the stamps and some of the things that you can do with them. So there's a lot of stamps in this stamp set. There's a mixture of line art stamp set, so open line stamps and silhouette stamps. And I have this really fun woodland banner-like element in the stamp set. It's quite large, but there's a lot of versatility to it. So there's a lot of different things that you can do with some of the stamps in here. I'm showing the arrow and how you can bend it to get different shapes, and also the daisy shape has a two-step stamping element to it, and you can also take that daisy shape and stamp a complete flower by just turning the stamp upside down. The really large floral is a really whimsical floral that's really fun to color and to create patterns with. I've got these two little hearts in here and lots of leaves and greenery elements. There are dies available that coordinate with this stamp set. So let's take a look at the dies that are available. I'm going to just lay them out here on top of the stamped images so you get a good look at what's available. There's quite a variety of dies that coordinate with this stamp set, and they make it super easy for people who don't like to fussy cut out their images. All of the images in this stamp set are relatively easy to fussy cut with your scissors, so if you enjoy doing that, you can absolutely do that. So I'm just kind of laying them out here so you can take a peek at how the dies coordinate with the stamps. And also to know that there are a couple dies in here that are really useful as a standalone die. So the big banner, woodland banner element up in the upper left-hand corner here is a perfect die cut in itself. And also the arrow die here just makes a perfect die cut in and of itself without using the stamp. So it's kind of like getting a twofer. So kind of fun. I've laid out all the dies that are available in the die cut set, and I'm going to share some samples in a little bit on how I use the dies with the stamp set. I've also supplied some sketch ideas and a free download that accompanies this stamp set. The link is down below in the description, and I have 8 brand new ideas for you for this set for your card making projects. So don't forget to take a look at the link in the description and grab this for yourself. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to some of the card inspiration I want to share. So I have a few cards I want to share. This is a fun little mini card where I did a little combination of using that die by itself along with the stamp. So you can see that that die makes a really great die cut in and of itself. And this is just a really fun little card where I've done some layering. And I also want to show you that little heart that's in the middle, the heart stamp. The little tiny heart stamp that is in the set is a really great filler stamp. If you use it to repeat, you can create this really interesting look and feel for the center of the flowers. One of my favorite things about this stamp set is that big honkin' floral, and it makes a really fun pattern stamp for card making. And I used it here to create this really fun watercolor card. It just show up and shine. I just love it. And here's another card example where I used the leaves and the greenery to kind of create another pattern element, and I matched it up with that So Glad We're Friends. That's the incentive set this month. Here is another card where I have die cut all of the elements and layered them up onto the card and just kind of shown you how all of the elements can work together to create this really whimsical look and feel, kind of like wildflowers and weeds, and it's just super fun. Love it. The dies and the stamps work so well together, and it's really super easy to create all of this texture and level of dimension for your card projects. And I just love when we can do that with our paper crafting. I also brought in this stamp set, my stamp set, Something Good in Every Day, my big honkin' wood slice. If you have this stamp set, you can use all of the floral pieces from Free to Flourish on the wood slice, especially with the die cut elements. And I always want to share that all of my stamp sets are designed in proportion to each other. So they work very, very, very well with each other. Okay, so here's another example where I use the open line stamps to create this pattern in the background here. And we get all of those layers and extra texture and dimension from creating that pattern. I also took that daisy and doubled it up to create a whole flower. So just loving that. And here's another super whimsical card where I kind of created this laurel wreath-like look with the elements in the stamp set. And again, I took that daisy stamp and just doubled it up to finish it off to create that whole flower. So you have a lot of options with that daisy stamp. Clean and super simple card here with happiness blooms from within, and we've got those beautiful daisies. And here is Show Up and Shine, and I wanted to show you how I took those daisies to create that pattern and how I took the wood banner element and shortened it a bit to create a different holder for my sentiment here. So you have lots of options. You can squeeze that down by cutting it in the middle and just creating various sizes with it. Super, super simple. I'm super excited for this new stamp set release with Gina K Designs. So excited! I hope you enjoyed today's inspiration and stamp set reveal. I will be sharing more card tutorials over the next few weeks using this set to help inspire you. All of the links for this new release can be found below in the description. I can't wait to see what you create. Thanks so much for watching. Please consider sharing the joy by liking this video and subscribing to this channel. And I'm sharing more card and watercolor tutorial videos for your inspiration right here. So come on in and take a peek at my tutorials. I have a lot to share, and I'll see you next time.